Welcome back, everybody. Well, I'd like to show you these larger 124 scale cars now. This is from Jada Toys, and it's part of their Road Rats line of cars. Now, I don't have the box for these, but I do believe these are the first ones I found. And I think they're copyright 2001 or 2002, something like that. And it's a very cool line of 124 scale cars. Now, other manufacturers, well, Hot Wheels did make some 124 scale, and of course you had Maisto. And well, they came out with some very cool cars. Jada Toys kind of looked around to see what was available, and they decided to come out with this cool line of cars that are full of chrome, lots of nice features. These are part of the Road Rat series, but they're much nicer than any rat rods. And they feature nice opening parts, lots of cool chrome, and they usually like to issue two color versions of each car. And so I got these two together. They came in a display case. Now the later versions, they eliminated the display case for some reason, and it's very nice to have these. So a little closer look here. So beautiful paint jobs. Like I said, lots of chrome on the inside and outside. Very nicely done. And these would be the Cadillac Sombrero hubcaps that they used in the 50s, and they're always popular on custom cars with wide white walls. So very beautiful. And of course, got hydraulics for the suspension and back. And then you got the beautiful blue one. Very simple custom. Very nice with the red painted steel wheels, chrome hubcaps, trim rings. Simple little pinstripe detailing on it. So very nice. And then we have a newer version, and this is copyright 2004, and now it's part of their Dub City Old School line. And they had a series of wheels that they used for their cars, and these are very nice. Beautiful candy apple red, maybe metallic red, with this beautiful white, very bright white color. Now on the back, they show you all the wheels that they had the copyright to use on all their models that they produced. And they had other cars, newer cars and trucks and what have you. And so very nice. Toys for big boys, that's me. So here it is, copyright 2004. Very nice. And then flash forward to 2010. Now I have some cars in between, but I'll show you this. Now they're using Big Time Customs as the name for the series. And it was an offshoot of Big Time Muscle. And so very cool again. Beautiful candy apple blue. Nice dark gray interior. Or, yeah, well, it's very dark, almost black. But beautiful. And back at the package there. So copyright 2010. And then copyright 2011, they had their Badge City Heat. So they had police vehicles and fire vehicles. And so this is very cool. A highway patrol, I don't know if in 56, well, you certainly wouldn't get the large diameter wheels, but I don't know if you'd have a 56 Bel Air as a highway patrol car, but how cool is that? So very neat. And there's the back of the package there. And like I said, I have a few other cars in between these years. Well, I have one that I had actually taken apart because the steering wheel fell off when I took it out of the package. And it's copyright 2002. And still Dub City Old School. And they used Maya wheels. Well, I took it apart. I thought maybe this is a good chance to show you the construction of these cars. And it's very cool. And there's all the chrome trim on it. And so if we look underneath, now you can see all the construction here. You see the chrome around the windows is all one piece. And the roof is metal, so it's riveted on. And you can see there's a plate with a screw to hold the trunk lid on. And you see the little plastic pieces from behind. Well, that's where the pins go through, and then they just melt it on to hold it on. And same with the back of the roof, although the front of the roof is held on with screws. And then you see the painted screws for the hood, one screw for the dashboard. And you see you can unscrew the doors as well. And so very cool construction. Now, the chrome, there's actually a channel in the metal so that they can have a thicker piece and slide it into the slot, attach it that way, and you get a more realistic chrome trim on the outside. And very cool. Now you see the door panel. There's actually a chrome piece sandwiched between the outer door and the door panel. And so it represents the chrome handles, very nice, and then the chrome vent window. And then, of course, separate pieces on the outside. And same with the hood. Just pieces melted on from behind. And then you got the horns on the firewall, or the front radiator support. Beautiful grille. Nice lensed headlights and front turn signals. And the bumper, you can pop it off. So you can make a gasser out of it if you want. And go around to the back. Now the taillights are just one piece, but they colored in the taillight and it looks very sharp. And there's chrome red. And then trunk lid, same thing. So very nice little temple work. So beautiful construction. And the steering wheel is at the wrong angle, but that's the whole steering stock was put on that way. But at least I got the steering wheel glued back on, so that's good. And you see parts of the interior there are on the interior panel. And there's the chrome piece just to represent the chrome along the top. And again, the chrome provides the interior door handle as well. And very simple construction. There's the hydraulics for the back. And seats are screwed on, so you can take them off. That's good. And then here's the chassis. And one-piece chassis. Nicely detailed though. Held on by 6 screws. And you got the copyright information, or the license information. And very nice. And now beautiful wheels again. If you look through it, you can see there's actually 2 sets of holes. So you can actually keep it lowered, or you can raise its stock height. So that's very cool. And they did do some showroom stock vehicles where they did have them. Well, actually, they were lowered, but I raised one, and so it looks stock now. And then the engine piece. There's a couple pieces there that they put in, all chrome. And since you can take it apart, you can paint it up any way you want, or leave it all chrome. So that's very cool. And of course, like I said, the bumpers come off as well. So it's very easy to customize them if you want. And then, well, besides Big Time Customs and the Heat series, Road Rats, Old School, they had a Lowrider series. And I've got a box here that doesn't belong to the car I'm going to show you. And well, this is copyright 2001. And I have other ones that go up to copyright 2006. And so I found one used, And well, this box was just convenient to put it in. The 39 Chevy is loose somewhere in my collection. And here's the story on the back of the Lowriders. So you can pause that and read it at some point. So very cool series of cars. Now, like I said, I found this used and it's not in the best shape, but pretty good overall. And using the holes, I styled it or staged it to look like a lowrider, three-wheel in here. And so it's very cool. So you get the lowrider wheels, the nice spoked wheels. Now, Jada Toys made wider tires than what a lowrider would have. But the newer versions, they did make skinnier tires, which look much more realistic. But I thought this was a fun thing to do. Now, both mirrors are broken off, and the tops of the seats were yellowing, so I guess that's maybe why they sold it. It was at a toy show, I think it was. And so it didn't cost me much. But there you go. A cool lowrider stance for sure. Well, I hope you enjoy these. Thank you very much for watching. And if you want to check out some more Jada toys, I have 55 Chevys that I showed about 4 months ago in January. And the 55s are very nice. I also have the 57s from Jada Toys, and I'll show you those at some point. Hopefully not 4 months later, but thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoy these. And I'll get to the next one.